I turn my back on my life, my family, my sons. For a man. But I miss my boys. I won't stay away any longer. They're gonna hate me, but I'll win them back. I'm coming home. 'Cause home is where my heart is.
Kathy's back. EastEnders, this week on BBC One.
Do you think that the lack of freedom here leads to people being unhappy?
How much does that cost?
16,000 yuan.
£1,600.
Go! Are there any naughty kids here?
It's kind of a show. There will be more than 200 people over there.
Brand new Billy J.D. Porter discovers the secrets of China. Available now on BBC iPlayer.
Key ingredients for running a successful business.
Oh,
Innovative and unique products.
Is that a trainer?
it's Jesus on a nugget.
And a friendly and relaxed work environment.
I've had more hot sex than you've had hot dinners.
Mary's doing it again.
Fried continues tomorrow at 10:30 on BBC Three and available now on BBC iPlayer.
Hi, I'm Sam. It's 9 o'clock. Time for a quick update. New Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn's unveiled his unifying shadow cabinet. The most senior frontbench roles have all gone to men, but women do make up half of the total posts. More EU countries are bringing in border checks due to the flow of migrants. It started with Germany yesterday. Now Austria, Slovakia and the Netherlands have joined in. Meanwhile, David Cameron's visited a refugee camp in Lebanon. He spoke to some of the people living there. There's been criticism the UK isn't taking in enough refugees. England have named an unchanged starting 15 for Friday's Rugby World Cup opener. They play Fiji at Twickenham. Stuart Lancaster says the squad is massively excited. And the Libertines cancelled their gigs last week because Pete Doherty had a serious anxiety attack. That's according to a statement. The band say his welfare is their priority. We're back at 10. Brand new Girls Can Code is up next.
Showdown time in EastEnders in an hour. Sharon and Kathy head to head. Whoa. Right, newness first on 3. Radio 1's Alice Levine is on a mission to prove that girls can code.
My name is Daisy Brown, and I think tech is rubbish.
Meet 5 girls. They've got one thing in common.
Instagram.
Snapchat. They love their phones.
Do you have free Wi-Fi?
But they're about to go on the journey of a lifetime. To see if they can make it in the tech world and get a slice of the action at the multi-billion-pound digital frontier.
We're trying to make £140 million.
It's going to be a real roller coaster ride.
I've never been privileged enough to be in a situation where I can actually show my potential.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Hiya.
They all have the talent to be winners.
Sorry, I'm so nervous.
They just need to know where to find it.
I have to take a step back and look at myself and reevaluate myself.
But at the end of it, they might just find they've gone from selfie queens to digital queens. We're going to show these girls really can get a slice of the tech action.
You've stumbled on, like, mobile gaming gold, I think.
Radio 1.
Hello, good afternoon. It's Alice Levine. Whatever it is you are up to, stay with us.
My name's Alice Levine, and I love my tech. But something's not right. The stats are shocking. Over 50% of gamers are women, but only 4% code them. 60% of social media users are women. All of the apps were started by men. Of the 100 richest tech entrepreneurs in the world, only 7 are women. Why is that? To answer it, I've asked 5 girls to take part in a talent show with a difference. They don't think they've got the talent for it. Take self-confessed ditz Daisy.
I'm a little bit slow, I think. I'm a bit ditzy. What should I base this on?
Science girl Neelam.
Me and technology aren't friends.
Unemployed Arouge.
I do love gaming. I love all the GTAs, COD, Halo. I can't just live a normal life. I need lavish life.
fashion grad Talani.
I make wigs, I make YouTube videos, and I'm a fashion blogger.
And East End girl Ellie.
I'd like to become a legal secretary. I've only ever been to Tenerife, and that was ages ago. I haven't been on holiday since.
5 girls have given up 2 weeks of their lives to immerse themselves in digital technology, a world they know nothing about, apart from how to use it. We're going to set them an extraordinary challenge to come up with their own viable tech business. They'll be helped and judged by a lineup of Britain's most powerful, inspiring, and rich tech gurus.
They grilled me.
They have 1 week to come up with their idea.
It was probably one of the worst pitches I've ever heard.
And 1 week to develop it, ready for the opportunity of a lifetime.
I think there's a gap in the market for a game just like this one.
A pitch to the best of the best. We've got 2 weeks to prove that our girls can take their place, not just in front of their phones, but behind the big businesses that run them. Can our selfie queens go from digital zeros to startup heroes? Let's find out.
Hi.
Hi.
I see you've got the drinks in. Good, that's a good start. This is exciting.
I know.
Are you nervous?
I need to find out how the girls feel about the world of tech.
So do any of you feel like you would fit in a technology company?
No, not at all.
And do you think that it'll be an industry or like a sector that's got a lot of women in it?
No. No.
Why do you think that is?
It's not really a women's field. Women automatically get a bit intimidated and just take a step back and do something either easier or more like not so complicated.
If you think about toys and stuff, most boys, they're always on like PlayStations and stuff, whereas we've been given like Barbies and stuff like that.
So
if you think of it that way.
We don't even think about like, you know, technology being a man's world. Like we just don't apply for that job, do you know what I'm saying? We just do something else.
Do you feel like it might be too difficult?
Coding, yeah, that scares me a lot because literally I have no clue.
Well, that's a good start. Not only do my girls think they won't fit in tech, they think they'll be too stupid. I'm going to need some help showing them that they could have what it takes, and I know just where to get it. Jules and Alex are living proof that anything is possible. 2 years ago, they started an online business. This morning, they became multi-millionaires when they sold it.
Am I allowed to know what that's worth?
Unfortunately not.
Can I guess?
You can guess. Yeah.
Is it like kind of a private island or a private island each kind of level?
I'm not sure we can say. I'm not sure. Maybe private island, just not say where in the world it is.
Yeah, it could be
like
the
a really bad. It could be a really bad private island.
Alex is going to help me with the girls. They're going to be really challenged, and she has been through it all.
So we talked about that in the management meeting this week.
Does she think they could really make it, even though they don't have the CVs for the job?
Skills have never been high on the top of the agenda. Equally, like what university you went to, or even if you went to university, we don't really care about that either. It's much more about, like, and are you willing to, like, just throw your all at it? Because you can always, we learn. Yeah. So we would be real hypocrites if we sat there and said, oh, no, you don't have this qualification, or you haven't had 3 years at Google. I mean, God, like, we didn't, you know? Yeah. So everything we've ever asked anyone to do at Hassel, we've done ourselves.
Yeah. Alex, you're going to be there every step of the way. I cannot wait for you to meet the girls.
I know, I'm super excited.
For the next 2 weeks, we're putting the girls in a place where they can be together. They don't know it yet, but they'll have to work together to develop their business ideas. It's going to be hard emotionally, I am sure of that, but this isn't The Apprentice. They don't need to crush each other to get ahead. But I do want them to aim for the stars. I want them to take on the world of tech.
I like this house more than my own house.
And come out as real winners.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys.
And change their lives.
From Alex and Alice, get everyone together and open this link.
Oh my God, why am I scared?
Okay, I've got
It's that YouTube thing.
Sorry, let me get the mic off my screen.
Hi girls, it's Alice and Alex wishing you a very big welcome to your new digs. I know you're very excited about moving in together. But time to get started on the journey that could change your lives. And we're going to start with something to get the creative digital juices flowing. We've got a trip that's going to show you just how cool the world of tech really is. To get you started on your journey to success. Best of luck! want to show the girls that tech isn't just about computers and coding. It's about everything around us, from shopping to music to fashion.
So do come in.
Today, they're at the London College of Fashion, and I'm going to blow their minds.
You can see it's like an application where you can try on foundation, eyeshadow, blusher, and lipstick.
Oh my God, is this lipstick?
Yeah, you are wearing already makeup.
It's moving.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You can see it.
You can see it there?
Yeah.
So here we have been developing, like, you know, all the tracking and all, like, in order to
Does it go on
to get that visualization of the eyeshadow and the glitter.
The makeup's not on Daisy, it's on the app.
Oh my God, they're so mad.
That colour's nice of you.
That's actually amazing.
Yeah, that eyeshadow is really nice.
Did you ever think you'd see digital makeup?
No, never. It's
Yeah.
really weird. I would spend hours in
Yeah,
hours.
I would too. Because then you don't have to go to the store, really.
No.
Yeah.
How does it know, like, where to put it?
Exactly. That's where coding comes into place. I mean, everything has been developed, like, from scratch. So first it came the idea, like, oh, why don't we do, like, actually, you know, like a virtual makeup? And then it comes, like, how do we do it?
Yeah. Imagine you could do that with clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But then I won't leave my room because then I could just try everything on in my room. Like, I don't have to go in.
Instagram pretending that you're going out.
Screenshot everything.
The only limits to what you can do are what you can come up with in your own imagination.
Hi guys, so I head up the Fashion Innovation Agency, and we were set up to be the bridge between the fashion and technology industries. And we wanted to start people thinking about how you could use technology just to create something really beautiful. So I'd like to show you the Tinkerbell dress. And here she is. Come have a look.
Yeah.
It's fibre optic material, and there's an LED here and here, so the light travels throughout the dress.
Yeah.
Has anyone actually ever worn this?
Yeah, so this went on a model at London Fashion Week in September. It was really exciting to see it. As we put it onto her, there was a group of about 10 people fitting her. And the moment that it went down the catwalk was truly an incredible moment. There were genuine gasps. There was this almost complete silence. It was a really big moment for fashion and technology.
This isn't about making sense, it's about making tech as fantastical as you want to make it.
Hi guys, we're going to start to explore through making activity what your idea can be. We had an invisible dress idea earlier on.
So Lynn has set the girls a fantastical challenge.
Literally is a bag of all sorts.
It might look like playtime at a jumble sale, because it is. The point is to let your imagination run wild.
Yes, could be your solar panel.
Is there a block? Maybe we can like stick this here. Okay, so this is EHC. That's the name of our brand. So Energy Harboring Clothing.
The friction we use from our movement, it would store the energy that we make while we're walking or moving, and then we can use it to cook something at home on like a hot pot or whatever.
This is the first chance for the girls to just let their imaginations run riot.
In the nighttime, it would like light up. So if you're like in Africa and there's like no lights, you can see what's coming towards you or where you are, and like it can, like if there's danger around you, it will like turn red with these fans and stuff.
I love the idea of energy harvesting, because obviously battery power is one of the big challenges that everybody's facing in wearable technology.
To finish off the day, I want the girls to meet one more inspirational woman. Supermodel and tech entrepreneur Kate Unsworth.
It's so good to meet you all.
She had no digital background, and now she's running a wearable tech company.
So we decided to provide people with a tool to help them step away from their smartphone at certain times of the day so that they could be more present in face-to-face conversations. So this is the product.
I'm looking at that actually.
This is one of the rings as well.
Oh my god.
We created this that works with our app. I can set up 2 different profiles, so I set up a play and a work profile. And within each profile, I can determine which people are important enough to filter through and make my necklace vibrate. So if I'm waiting for an important call from my mom or from my business partner, I add them to this list, and then I can put my phone out of sight and I'm not distracted by it.
Here's the point. A crazy idea plus technology equals a brand new product. And bingo.
Yeah, that's wow.
I can't wait, seriously. I'm so tired.
So how did my plan to reveal a shiny new world of fashion tech work out? Did it inspire and excite?
That necklace, I thought it was the most pointless thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. The fact that she introduced it as like a piece that will stop you going on your phone, and then when you get a message, the thing vibrates for you to go on your phone and check. Yeah. And then surely you're going to get distracted anyway when you go on the phone. That's all what I
think
thought.
if you have the phone on the table, me personally, I'll be tempted to go on Snapchat and Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So if I put it maybe somewhere else, I don't know. But the thing is, you could just always put it in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
And then you'll feel
I
the
know what you
vibrations
mean.
anyway, so I thought it was a bit pointless.
Well, you can't win them all.
I want to see whether, you know, doing this will make me want to be more involved with technology, or whether it doesn't. Maybe I might just stay the same and just be like, no, I'm not feeding it.
What I need to help Daisy and the rest of the girls do is find out what they're really passionate about. Because in the tech business, the girls can make money out of their passion. Next stop on our tour of opening the girls' minds is to show them the money. Alex and I have come to meet a true inspiration. Eileen Burbidge, co-founder of Passion Capital, one of the newest and coolest investment companies in tech. The girls don't know it yet, but Eileen is going to give them a challenge and one of the greatest opportunities in their lives.
So I'm an investor in early stage startups, and really the way that comes about is I'll meet these entrepreneurs, these founders. They'll come and they'll say, we've got an idea, or I've got an idea. They will pitch it in the way of either a presentation or a demo. Or
Eileen's at the very heart of UK tech. In the summer, she was made the government's tech envoy. No need to show off.
And then we'll talk through the likelihood of that business, you know, succeeding or failing, or what things they might need.
My favourite story? A fortune made from rating men's decorum.
So, for example, one of the projects that we funded, which is now a really, really well-known company, especially in the States, and relaunched again in the UK a couple of weeks ago, is called Lulu. That founder came to us, it's another female founder, with an idea that was very personal to her after a Valentine's Day sort of scenario where she couldn't figure out a way to tell all of her friends and all of her family members that she cared about, like how well a date went. You actually can rate them on, you know, the size of their feet, how gentlemanly they are, whether they're not, you know, a mama's boy or something like that. And 1 out of every 4 college girls in the US now has it on their phone. That is hugely valuable.
Interestingly, I will admit this on camera, 2.5 years ago, I pitched my business to Eileen.
We said no.
They said no.
But it was a different idea.
It was a different idea.
That's how I met Alex, yeah. It was a different business. It was the first business. So that is really important, though, because whatever you come up with this week, I mean, everything is a journey. We should have backed Alex anyway, because it's all about backing the team. But yeah, we weren't convinced about what she was working on in the first place. And you came to the same conclusion shortly right after.
Yeah, and we pivoted the business. But so, like, you are dealing with a pro here, girls.
OK, Eileen's told the girls the sky's the limit. Now she's going to tell them what they've got to do to get there.
If you could come up with a business idea, something that you would think about for forming a company and what that company would produce or make or deliver or offer to people, and then at the end of the week we can listen to the pitch and see whether or not it's something that we'd like to fund, or if other people would like to fund, or just give you feedback on that. How's that sound?
Wow.
Is it good?
OK, girls, how do you feel about that? Ellie, I see you're taking notes. What have you noted down there?
No, I really have to write notes in anything anyway, because I have to like remember it. But what do you think's missing in this? What do you not see a lot of that you think should be seen more?
That's a really good question. I think areas, you know, especially in London right now or in the UK, that are really great, like ed tech or education.
Just think about, like, you know, what motivates you as a person. Like, what problems do you have that you'd love to solve?
Yeah.
And when you get that kernel of an idea, then think, OK, well, who else do I think might have this problem too?
And it's a cliche to say, but people always say, oh, the best ideas are the ones that you go, I wish I'd thought of that myself. So if you get that moment where you think, I can't believe no one's thought of this, that's probably a good sign. That's a great sign.
Yeah.
OK, time starts now. OK, there are girls, Eileen.
What a great group of girls.
Great gang, right?
Excited, yeah.
I feel like I'm good at coming up with ideas, but not like a business venture.
So there it is, the challenge in just a few short days. They've got to come back with an idea, drawn from their own passions that they think could take over tech. No limits, no restraints. Pure idea power.
If you have an idea, you just got to work on it and build on it and do your research, and then there you go.
It wasn't anything that I haven't heard before, but it was nice meeting Eileen herself. Like, she's really sweet.
Alex goes to visit the girls to see how they intend to take on the tech world.
Hi.
Thank you.
Thought you might...
So it's a bit messy, isn't it?
That's all right. Anyone up for a glass of wine, or...?
Yeah. You a bit tired?
Yeah, just a little.
Oh, come and see. You're like my flock of children.
Oh, no.
How was it? Come on, group hug.
It's time for the girls to get thinking and find that magic idea from their own lives.
You might just want to make a game. Like, you're good, that's what makes you excited, right? So just throw all the things you know about traditional work out of your head and ignore the tech side of this for now and just focus on the things that excite you, whether it's gaming or art or what it is, and then think about what's missing from that arena for you. Like, what's that game that's going to get women playing? Like, what's that thing that's going to make art mainstream, Daisy, so that, you know, it's worthy of that, you know? Like, because London College of Fashion have frustrated you, right? Because it wasn't pure art, right? So how are you going to get an average Joe off the street to love art? That could be a problem. That is a problem, right? What's the solution? Do you see what I'm saying?
If they impress Eileen in 5 days' time, she'll turbocharge their ideas. A life-changing opportunity.
I'm being genuine now. This is, like, if just one of you walks away from this and believes in themselves a little bit more, then this has been worth it for me.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said to you, there's some, like, pretty shit-hot people going to be on this journey with us that, you know, have the ability to offer you a job or back that company or, you know, there's... Seriously.
Can I just say one thing? I absolutely love your passion. It's actually really... it's very inspiring.
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my God, I want to get up now and do it. It's really
good. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah, I feel like these things don't really happen to me. Like,
I feel like I just left uni and, like, I'm just going to be going on, like, a massive journey already.
So, a new day, and Daisy is scouting potential ideas. Soon she's going to university to study art.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
And she isn't quite the ditz she makes out.
A ladder? There we are. Someone could use that.
To save money in her own work, she uses materials scavenged from skips.
I found that when I'm creating artwork, I don't really have enough money to buy certain objects that I need for it, art supplies, materials, whatever. And I used to go around and I used to go into skips and sort of get materials from there. And through college I found that other people do that as well and they find that really useful.
So, in one sentence, what's the idea?
Okay. It's real hard.
Isn't it?
Okay. So basically,
right,
it's a skip tracker.
A skip tracker?
Yeah. When I went to go visit unis before I applied for the one I'm going to, outside they had a load of skips and basically they allowed students to go in there and collect things to put in their art or to use towards that art. And I thought, what if you could make an app where people could actually track them and see where they are within that location? Because I found it really difficult trying to find a load of skips, so that's basically where it came from.
OK, that sounds interesting.
Well, that's a start. Let's see where it goes.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ellie is also someone with a lot of ideas and her own way of thinking about them.
Do you want to tell me what you're thinking, or is it a secret?
It's not really a secret. It's just I haven't actually decided yet. I think I'm just overcomplicating things a bit too much.
I think you might be, love.
And it's like, I really am, and it's really bad, and I shouldn't.
The simplest ideas are the most powerful.
Yeah.
Ellie has a hang-up about her confidence.
Until I'm in the mind frame to sit and take it in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Alex has taken her on a road trip to see where she's come from and where she wants to go.
Where are we right now, then?
So we're outside my secondary school. It was an emotional time. I must say, Rodox has emotional memories for me. A lot of ups and downs.
Ellie's mission in the coming days is as much to learn about herself as it is to learn about tech.
I have this way of learning where I can't learn how other people learn.
Have you been diagnosed?
No, I'm just saying like...
So you've not seen a doctor that said to you learn differently? No, you just know that you learn differently, right?
Like in school, everyone else could get things, but I just couldn't get it. But I have to really break things down to get it.
Yeah.
I want Ellie to believe she can succeed.
Right, let's play a game. Do you want to live in a house or a flat?
A house.
A house. And does the house have a garden?
Yeah.
And what kind of car do you drive?
BMW.
BMW. And do you have a partner?
Ellie's got some pretty clear ideas about what she wants from her life.
Do you have any children?
4.
4? Yeah. You better get cracking, girl. You've only got 5 years. You literally need to start tonight.
Oh my God.
You think that through, did you?
But when it comes to knowing what job she wants to do, things are quite different.
What do you do for a job?
I work really hard.
Okay, is it in
The job she's mentioned to Alex in the past is that she wants to become a legal secretary.
And how do you get to work?
How does she feel about that now?
Am I just doing that because that's all I know, or do I really want to do that? And it made me question myself, and actually no, I don't really want to do that. But when it comes to things like good money and like self-confidence, I feel like that's all I can do because that is all I know.
Alex has brought Ellie to the centre of the UK tech world, Silicon Roundabout, Shoreditch.
We've arrived in Shoreditch, so I'm going to leave you here, your future home. And find out.
Scared.
Yeah, no, you can't. Don't be scared.
What Ellie needs is to meet an inspirational woman she can relate to.
Go introduce yourself and say, hey, I'm Ellie, and I'm exploring what digital means, and I wanted to come and find out how you got into it. I'll see you tomorrow, yeah?
See you tomorrow.
Professor Sue Black is an academic, tech activist and entrepreneur.
I actually left school at 16 and I got married at 20. By the time I was 23, I had 3 kids. Then actually at 25, I got divorced. So at 26, I found myself a single parent living on a council estate with 3 kids, wondering how on earth I was going to bring them up because we didn't have any money. So what I decided was to try to get to university. So I did a maths course at night school when the kids were little, and that led on to a PhD in computing, and then became an academic. So
I left school at 16 as well.
Right, okay.
Just bit the same. And then I went on to college and I did a legal secretary course.
Okay.
Now I find myself here. I was going to actually in September go on to doing level 3, go back to college.
I think if you kind of follow your passion and look for opportunities and just keep going, you'll find the thing that you want to do. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad I've had this talk with you because I'm really grateful.
Technology is the future. There's just so many opportunities.
Yeah.
There really are out there. And if you have a basic understanding of technology and how stuff works, well, that's a great grounding, I think, to have a great career.
Yeah.
Especially these days.
So, Ellie's mission is to get some self-confidence. But what all the girls need is a basic knowledge about the world of tech.
Which is tricky because when it comes to the mechanics of tech, the girls are somewhere between naive and know nothing. Apart from occasionally opening an app, they're pretty clueless. The truth is they've never been exposed to the bones of tech, to how computers work, which is exactly why that is what they're going to learn today.
Alex is taking the girls back to school, and they're in for a surprise.
Be quiet! We're your teachers for today. today and we're going to show you how to program computers.
Coding is about giving precise instructions in a language computers understand.
So, we'll be instructing Naya the robot to make a jam sandwich. Okay, so you have to...
So the school kids are pretending to be computers. Our girls must program them to make a jam butty.
Now put the butter onto the bread. Okay, lift up the knife with your right hand and spread the butter onto the bread. Oh my God.
Click on text-to-speech and drag this over here. This helps it speak, but there's nothing for it to say. So click on text and drag this over and type in whatever you want. When you shake it, it will speak.
Stop shaking me.
Oh, that's much cooler than that.
Once you understand computers just do what they're told, and that this coding is now taught in primary schools, surely you can take on the world.
I've got to admit, I found it a little bit embarrassing because they're only 7 years younger than me, and yet they know so much more about tech than what I know myself.
I thought I knew a lot, and basically girls who were like pretty much like 9 years old or younger were teaching me things I didn't know. I feel like I'm definitely gonna work my brain this week. I feel like my brain is really gonna get worked.
I think all the girls are going to need to work their brains this week if they're going to impress Eileen in just 2 days' time.
Today we're working with a major games design company. I want to show the girls that this is an industry with so many different jobs and they're not all for geeks. Hopefully it's going to be an eye-opener and inspire them whilst they're working on their own ideas.
But on gaming day morning, it's not Talani who seems nervous. It's Arouge, who's been something of a mystery.
I'm really quiet and I'll sit back, and I do sit back and I will analyse you for a good day or two.
She's got grand life plans.
I would love to be an entrepreneur.
And she's got an idea.
Basic fruit bowl, got lights on it, connects to an app. What my fruit bowl will do, if you go past it, it will be like, oi, where's my $5 a day?
But is the real Arouge turning up?
Oh, so that's like your profile picture?
Well, actually, the start of day 5, the real Arouge wants to leave.
I know it's a bit silly now because I did say yes to everything. I just don't like the bit where it's on TV, telly sort of thing, which I should have known earlier, but it's sort of just sunk in sort of thing.
I'm not sure what's really behind Arouge's sudden wobble. We tell her that today might change her mind. She's a keen gamer, and the chance to see behind the scenes at a games company seems right up her street.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like, I'm all up for that. But,
Well, hardly biting our hands off. Ho-hum. So, what with one thing and another, there's a lot at stake.
I feel like computer games are just like, I don't know, but when people say computer games, I feel like I'm just going to see like a fat little boy on a computer. I shouldn't say that.
Bossa Studios specialise in quirky, zany games. Their bestseller involves being a piece of bread trying to get toasted. In fact, their motto is, if it's remotely sensible, they don't do it at all. So if the girls can't find some fun in this place, I don't know where they will. Once again, there's a really dynamic woman at the heart of this business.
So let me show you a little guy here, which is the BAFTA award.
Roberta was once a real rarity as a woman in a games company. Now, she's founded a BAFTA award-winning one of her own.
Thank my mum, everybody. It's so hard work.
So I would say these are all good examples of typical games, right? They're the games we've all heard of.
Roberta is watching the girls so she can get them doing one of the many very cool jobs at her company, to show them they really could fit in.
One thing we like to do here is something completely different to that. So this is now our list of things we're not allowed to do.
Oh no.
Okay?
Why don't we start with Daisy? What were you feeling about Daisy, and what do you think we should do with her?
I think for her is it could be she could maybe go into talking to our artists.
About that?
Yeah, back there.
About that? Cool, we'll go with that.
Can we make the text bigger?
Yep.
Oh, it was so interesting. It was basically like sculpture, but you're not using your hands.
So Nilam, let's face it, she doesn't like games.
No.
I don't like playing games because you get addicted to it, and that's something I don't want to be addicted to.
I think testing is going to be a good one for her.
I think I found a bug. Cool. Congratulations.
We'll need to put that into the database.
So obviously Ellie loved games because she used to play them with her brother.
Marketing. She'll be able to take the knowledge she already has about games and how we make it, you know, reaching millions of people around the globe.
Okay, so what is marketing? What do you actually do?
Oh, it's a whole load of boring flip charts and lots of meetings. No, really, it's video games. It's a whole load of fun. So, here's some of our Twitter posts. 90 Shades of Toast.
So Rouge.
She's a gamer. So,
game design.
Game design.
I was thinking have at least like 500 to 1,000 questions so the player doesn't get too bored of it. I don't know.
Okay. How many questions?
So Talani.
I haven't found yet exactly what she wants to do or what is it going to really make her thrill or thrive. Maybe under pressure. Under pressure is going to come out, you know.
So what's the hardest job do you think you have to give her?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we can be really mean.
Oh, coding.
Just to demonstrate how easy it is to code within one line of code, we made you spin round.
It's like English language, but with a bit of computer.
A lot less scary than people
Would
imagine
assume,
it.
yeah. I think if I take the time, I would pretty much get what I'm doing and like maybe be able to create a mini game or puzzle, I don't know.
Having got a flavour, and maybe even a bit enthusiastic, about what goes on in a game studio, the girls are set a challenge of their own. Come up with a mobile phone game in one afternoon. In 4 hours, their idea will be judged by one of the leading games journalists in the country. It'll be up against 2 real games from Bossa.
Anyone want to tell me what this idea was?
Vince is going to help them unleash their gaming creativity.
We came up with the idea that it's going to be a quiz-based game, very educational and mind-stimulating for all ages, basically, because it's got topics in it for old people, young people, and like kids. They pick an incorrect answer, or they don't select any at all. If the player runs out of lives, then 4 answers and your options are displayed on the screen, so you should like click something and have a whole list of it. It's very educational.
Did it have a name?
Yeah, it did have a name. It says Get It Wrong.
I think we really have to think a bit further.
I feel like it's missing a big something.
Yeah, it's missing that, basically. That thing that makes it a coherent...
2 hours later, just as it's really all turning to, rubbish...
I don't see the idea working, because personally I wouldn't play...
One of the girls has to go for a... Well, this is how it happened.
I went to the loo and
because Neelam kept talking about poo.
And then Talani come up with she was being sarcastic, like, we should do a poo game. And we just looked at her like, we should do the poo game.
No, it's not the game. She was like, yeah, that's the one.
She was like, what? I'm like, yeah.
From tiny acorns, giant oaks can grow. Well, something like that. Anyway, suddenly the girls are inspired.
Oh, you have it. We've done it. We've done it.
Found our game.
What should we call it?
In a hurry.
No. Loopy Loo or something. Loopy Loo needs a...
It's time to see what games Bossa will be putting up against it when the 3 go head-to-head.
Hiya. So, Oliver, as our resident professional here, you've done 2 pitches already.
And remember, Bossa have got a rep for being a bit out there.
So they know how they're going to have to pitch their own to our journalist.
Cool. So the first one is Centipedius. And this is a game about a centipede that is in a children's bedroom that is really creepy. And it's a multiplayer game, and everybody controls 2 legs of the centipede. And the second idea is Volleyrex, which is a volleyball game with dinosaurs with jetpacks.
So, let's hear yours.
Well,
Original idea, yeah, it was overcomplicated. So Talani came up with a quite funny idea.
Yeah, we haven't got a name yet, but it's basically like they're in a house and this girl, she really needs to poo, and yeah, so her boyfriend keeps chasing her around the house, and he keeps going, babe, where are you? Yeah, and then she's basically trying to get to the toilet. So like she's running through the house, and then that's the kitchen, and obviously she can pick up stuff to hit him.
Yeah, you can use objects in the house.
Yeah, if she doesn't hit him, she like loses points or like seconds, like the time runs out. By the time he says babe the third time, he goes, where are you? And then the like seconds keep running down, and then if she don't make it to the toilet, then obviously...
Toilet Simulator 2015.
Yeah, because obviously girlfriends are trying to like run away from doing the poo in the house. When
It is a proper girlfriend struggle, trying to go to the toilet when your boyfriend's around.
This is real, right? This is
Yeah,
not made up. This is what life's like. What do you think, Oliver?
Yeah,
this could be one of yours, to be fair. This is she's absolutely on the mark for you, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a gap in the market for a game just like this one.
Okay, great. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to go and see James, and he's going to make lots of lovely images for you guys, and we're going to bring this game to life, and we're going to pitch it to a journalist. Sound good?
Yeah,
great.
Cool.
Simplicity and fun, and having someone, and silliness, and having someone in mind who would play the game, that's everything you need, right?
It was the first time they started making a game for themselves, because I think they had it in their heads that they're not gamers,
Yeah.
so it's not for me,
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
where the kind of friction
Yeah.
was, right? But as soon as it's like, oh, I'd play that, then bam, everyone was excited, and I'm sort of tentatively excited about seeing what they come up with now, what it's going to actually look like on the page.
I know.
The mobile pooping game is steaming ahead with a polished design.
I've never put poo on a big pair of pink knickers before, it's digital or otherwise.
Next, they shoot their own viral YouTube ad.
Hi, I'm Oliver, aged 24, and today we have...
I'm Daisy, aged 18. I'm Ellie, aged 18.
I'm Neelam, aged 20.
I'm Talani and I'm 22.
I'm Rouge and I'm 21.
They've made a game. What is your game called?
On the runs!
Coming to a toilet near you.
Hello, kids.
Hello.
Brought some 3 games for you to have a look at.
Okay.
Keith is a gaming pro. He's been reviewing games since, well, since before some of our girls were born. He's given a one-pager on 3 potential new games. One of them is our girls' poo buster, On the Runs.
Okay,
Right.
ready to be honest?
Yeah.
Totally, brutally honest?
Yeah,
with
I
the
think
girls?
so. I think so. Let's do it.
let's
Okay.
do it. Okay.
The girls are up against the pros. How will they fare?
Hi, hello. So that's
Hi,
Keith.
hello.
He's bringing the results to you.
Hi, Keith.
Yeah, hello. So I went through them all, gave them the benefit of my 20 years experience in games journalism, and I think there was kind of only one winner. Although they were really good, it had to be On the Runs. Was that your guys?
That was mine.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't
So you
know.
did right? You designed that from scratch?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it was mainly Talani that did.
Right.
It was a joint effort. I mean, someone made comments and then we all made up the idea.
It's really good. I mean, I think there's like 3 reasons why I think this is a good game. Like, I think it's perfect for mobile because on mobile, like, really simple ideas work really, really well. It's got like, obviously humour. The other thing is, I really like the social angle, the fact that the girl is like desperate not to show her boyfriend that she's human by needing the toilet. I think that's something we've all like experienced on dates, so I really like that side of it as well. It kind of gives it more of a human angle, so it's not just a silly kind of toilet humour idea. There's humanity there as well. And finally, I really like the idea that there's 2 game mechanics going on. Like you are controlling the girl getting through the house, but you're also having to put barriers in the way of her boyfriend so he doesn't see her. So yeah, it was a really good game. So it's really good. I mean, you've stumbled on like mobile gaming gold, I think.
This is a real success for the girls. In just one day, they've been savvy enough to finally let their imaginations run wild, and in doing so, come up with a killer idea. I am so proud of them. So, has creating a successful game and glimpsing behind the curtain at a big studio ignited their sense that tech could be something for them?
Amazing. I loved it so much.
Yeah, I loved it. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as what I actually did.
It was like nothing I expected, and that's just like so me, what was happening down there, and especially the games and stuff. It's really cool.
Phew. Maybe they'll all show up tomorrow.
I really like old songs. Yeah. Like proper old songs. Like UB40. I love UB40.
I feel like the girls are finally on their way. They've seen that tech can be anything you want it to be, and you can do any job.
On the Run.
Oh my God.
They've got just a couple more days before Eileen wants to hear how they're getting on.
And then at the end of the week, we can listen to the pitch and see whether or not it's something that we'd like to fund, or if other people would like to fund, or just give you feedback on that. How's that sound?
Daisy's got her arty skip tracker. Arouge is now all fired up. Ellie's working on the self-confidence that will lead her to an idea.
It's a bit nerve-wracking, but I think if there's anything I've learned already is that you really have to have confidence in yourself to put things forward and to just keep going.
But what about Talani?
I just graduated in fashion styling and communication in Middlesex.
Talani is our self-confessed fashion queen. Inspired by the London College of Fashion, she's got a wearable tech idea.
At first it was an app, but now I'm thinking I might make it into like wearable technology.
So basically the kernel of the idea is some kind of security system for vulnerable women, basically.
If you are like being chased, you can't exactly pick up your phone and click on the app.
Right.
So it's basically to click on the app and then it sends out a message like to the police, and then it will send out like a tweet or a Facebook. Obviously the product will come later, but I need to actually finalise and say what I want it to do and what I want to like fix.
Talani needs to get down and dirty and learn some hardcore coding. So I've laid on a fun-packed, feature-filled coding boot camp where the laughs never end.
First things first, hand over your phones.
For now. This day is all about seeing how easy it is to get quick, real-world results from basic coding. Making apps, websites...
So, quick intro. My name is Louis, I'm 27. And 2 years ago, I was pretty much unemployed, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life.
Freeformers is an organisation that trains people to code. But for every paying customer, they train someone from a less privileged background for free. That's how the tutors themselves come to be here.
In fact, I went onto a workshop exactly like this, and it was Louis that was teaching me. All right?
Tech really has changed their lives.
I didn't study computer science, and so I'm going to teach you in the way that I was taught. So it doesn't really matter how digitally savvy you think you are now, we're all going to end on the same page, yes? Cool.
And my philosophy is, if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Can they perform a miracle on our girls?
Then what are we doing with that?
And you're going to cut it as well, so Command X. Yeah? This is going to make our panel look like that blue box, yeah? So it's going to put it in. Reason being, because you made a box, and it opens and closes straight away. There's nothing inside of it.
I found it a bit boring. Yeah, because I didn't really get it.
Today it was really tiring and I felt like it was really tough.
This pro coding isn't everyone's cup of tea. But like Bossa for Arouge, it's coding that's really lit up fashion babe Talani.
It was really good. It was kind of crazy and surreal at the same time. Like, oh my gosh, I've actually just made an app like out of nowhere and like in a day.
You pretty much nailed the coding, which was awesome, and I think you surprised yourself.
Yeah, I really did. I don't know.
Did you enjoy it a little bit?
I did, you know.
Did you?
I don't want to say on TV, you know. Because like deep down I was hoping I was going to hate it, and I thought like, oh my gosh, I'm going to hate it. And when I started, I should hate it at the end of it, and then I started liking it. And then,
Why do you think it's not cool if you can code? Cool girls don't code.
I don't know, but I think it's kind of cool actually. It's really cool.
Mate, I think it's more than cool.
Yeah, I think I'm so happy like I know how to code. I'll definitely like read more into it.
Super.
That just leaves one girl, Neelam.
You're just going to work on it and build on it.
This is a girl who appears driven to succeed.
My ambition and goal in life is to be a very successful businesswoman.
But I want to know, what's behind this seemingly steely focus? We've come to a place that means a lot to Neelam. She and her mum used to come here when she was younger.
So Neelam, tell me a little bit about how your mum has informed your decision-making up to now.
My mum, she had terminal lung cancer and she passed away about 6 years ago. And when I was deciding in terms of what career I wanted to do, I kind of was like, okay, I want to make my mum proud. Maybe if I kind of give back to the community what the doctors gave to her, she would be proud of me. So I was like, OK, I'm going to do medicine. But just being in uni, really, and studying biomed, I realised that's not what I want to do. My mum, she did things like natural remedies to help alongside with the drugs that she was taking, and I feel like that had a big impact on her living for an extra year. So my website, which I want to create an app as well, will actually kind of get all the information regarding natural remedies, put it on one page for you, and you can personalise it and things like that, and that would be featured on the app. No one wants to rely on drugs because that has side effects, but with natural remedies, you don't have that.
It's the night before the pitch. If they get Eileen's buy-in, this really could change their lives.
I think everyone's overthinking the whole journey, and I think I'm the one who tells people, like, come on, just take it as it is, like, don't expect anything. I think I'm the one that sort of calms everyone down, but then I'm just as worried myself, so.
I don't even think I've got a product to research.
Okay,
yours is an app, innit? Yeah.
I like it. Make it really personal.
I would go and use yours. I think it's so shit.
I'm a bit uncomfortable about my idea too, because it's like, it's not original. But it's like, I'm trying to make it unique as possible, kind of like, but it's like a fight in the market, do you know what I'm saying? It's not like, boom.
I'm not confident that all the girls have really seen what an opportunity they've got. Perhaps they'll surprise me.
Quite nervous today because the girls are coming back to see Eileen. Nervous because they've only had a few days to come up with the idea, and that's not a lot of time in this world. I can imagine that they're going to feel quite daunted about the whole experience. However, I'm hoping that they will see the positive at the end of it, because she is there to help them focus and refine what they've done. I actually think they'll come out the end of this day much better than when they went in.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hiya.
Hi, how are you?
Fine,
Hello.
thank you.
Hello.
Hi, it's good to see you guys again.
Nice to see you.
Why don't we go through each of your ideas one at a time? You know, think about it as if, you know, I'm a relative, I'm a cousin, maybe not your mom or dad, because that might be too close for comfort, but somebody that you're familiar with who already knows how awesome you are, and try and describe your idea and try and convince me about the merits of the idea. Okay, so if that works, shall we start with Rouge?
I've come up with an idea.
Okay.
It's a fruit bowl.
Okay.
We've called it Super Bowl. Basically, the purpose is like to maintain your fruit for longer, fresher, keep it cooler than room temperature, not too cool like the fridge. Inside it will have temperature sensors.
Eileen's known as a straight talker, but also a passionate champion of people, even if the idea isn't quite right.
It'll make a noise like sort of thing.
How expensive is this?
I was thinking about it to put on the market for 50 to 80 quid, so it's affordable for like everyone.
I think I get the idea. I like that it's a unique product, and it seems like something that you think is a really great idea that people will want, people will pay more for, quite a bit of money for. What I would probably question is whether or not that's really true.
I generally am a believer of alternative medicine.
Okay.
So I want to create something where all this information is on one type of platform.
From the get-go, Neelam's wanted to provide an alternative medicine service, or app, or site, or product, or all of them.
What else was I going to say?
That's all right, let me cut in and ask a few questions now. Okay, so what you're describing, and forgive me or correct me if this is oversimplifying it, it's almost like Wikipedia for alternative medicine. And I'm not sure that that's sort of enough of a unique business idea, if you will, or even a company. But I like where you're going, so I think maybe there's a way to kind of aim higher and do it differently. Okay? All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I've come up with a skip tracker app.
Okay.
So basically it's an app which allows people to get rid of the waiting list skips for cheap by allowing other people to go through their skip.
Okay. Okay, let me stop you there and ask a few questions. I think questions that popped into my head straight away are whether or not this market is big enough.
I think it kind of is in a way, because I got inspired by it through looking at universities.
How much do you care about this problem, though? I mean, are you really psyched about this? Like, you wake up...
Yeah, I don't wake up every day thinking about it, but I'm really into sort of found objects.
No, that's interesting. It's a use case I wouldn't have thought of because I'm not into sort of art and creative. But I think that does make sense. Depending on how passionate you really are and how driven you are, I think will really define how well this takes off. And I think what we have to look at is how big that market could be.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Ellie, hi.
Hi. Okay, so I noticed that there was a big problem with children studying. So I've come up with a kind of journal page, but it's a bit of a tablet-like kind of piece of technology that you use in schools. So
just read out what you said.
no, because I feel like everyone's looking at me and I'm getting really like panicky. So, because when I was in school, I found it really hard to kind of learn the same way other people learn.
Yeah.
And I always felt like the teacher was going too fast. And it kind of made me have a bit of low self-esteem. And I did research today and I learned that people with low self-esteem generally struggle with academic performances in class anyway. So it's like a continuing cycle.
Yep.
So what I think would be good, what I wish I had when I was in school, is basically you kind of have a virtual person, like a character you can kind of create.
I think actually you're describing a concept and like a better way of people engaging, and in this case students, which is brilliant. That in and of itself is just an ideal. It's not necessarily a company, it's not a business, it's not something, you know, we can put money into and say, right, and then it's going to make money this way and we're going to get money out.
My product is it's based around self-defense and security. So I'm trying to make something in the wearable technology department. So it's going to be either a necklace, earrings, bracelet, and so at least they can say at 4 o'clock we knew where so-and-so was. It sends out an alert.
Social media alerts?
It sends out social media and it contacts the police.
Okay, I like where you're going with that. Okay. So listen, they're lovely girls, and I found myself really holding back because I think that situation was probably a bit too tense. Obviously, a couple of them were really, really nervous. I think there's a lot more feedback I should give and I want to give, because if we're really trying to prepare them to do these businesses even after the end of this program, they need a lot more feedback. It turned, it aerated, the lid moved up and down. It was a clear cover. It had gas, way too many things. It's sort of like, just throwing everything in the kitchen sink. I think it's very challenging, though. You're gonna have a hard time. And the thing is, at this point, there's a lot of people already doing wearables. You also don't know who you're marketing it towards. You're marketing it to people who care about food, who care about health, who care about, or who just really like cool gadgets. So yeah, I would totally pare it down, simplify it, like 1 line, 2 lines.
Yeah. Eileen, she's a businesswoman, she's in the business world, and it will be straight and blunt as hell. And you either have to take it and work with it or just get out of it.
So if I were you, maybe the advice I would lend is maybe you get into a situation where you can partner with somebody who's already doing it. You're gonna have a bit of resistance, I think, from the skip companies.
I'm quite confident about this idea, and I really was unsure about the sort of marketing side of it, and she did come up with that, and she said, you need to make it a little bit less broad and sort of focus on art schools.
It's really interesting. She really knows her stuff though, doesn't she?
So just to give a bit more feedback on your idea, I think it's a great idea. I think wellness, by the way, is a market area that's not addressed enough. The problem is it's too amorphous, it was too big and too broad, not lucrative, wouldn't make any money, and I think there's got to be something that you can do that's kind of more valuable to create value.
But I feel like it's just an online shop.
There's nothing wrong with an online store.
Yeah.
They make a lot of money.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm crying. I took it a bit personally, but I feel like I'm more determined and I'm just gonna try harder.
I don't know why everyone is getting a bit upset.
Hey.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm good,
You all right?
thanks. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, did I upset you?
No, of course not, no. What I want to do is actually, it's not only beneficial for for the people learning, but it's close to me as well, and I feel like it will really help.
Yeah. This is the thing with the pitch. You want to do something that's so big. You're almost trying to do too much. It's so big, it's too much. We need to start with one solution that we're trying to solve first. I actually think the vision of what you had was better, stronger, more ambitious, therefore potentially more lucrative and interesting than any of the other companies and any of the other girls. But the way we approach it in order to maximize your chances for success has to be one step at a time, and I'd like to help you do that. Yeah?
Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think it's actually getting to me so much because I do really want this now.
Right now, I just want to go home.
Next time, the girls really have to dig deep.
Imagine Ed Sheeran. Is he
Because there's only a week to go before the moment that could change their lives.
Just need to put some code in it now.
I think it's absolutely amazing. And it's not even my place to be proud of them, but I'm extremely proud of them.
And you can see the final episode, same time next week here on 3. Now, if you liked that, head over to the Intelligent Machines website for loads of interesting stuff, including whether a robot could do your job for you in the future. Just go to the BBC website. Fancy unlocking your career in coding? Head to bbc.co.uk/makeitdigital to take our test and find out what your digital profile is. Tech Tuesday tomorrow on the Asian Network, Noreen Khan's chatting all latest technology. And then later tomorrow night over on BBC 2 at 9, get the story behind the creation of one of the world's most iconic video games.
It can do your job, compose music, defend us, and diagnose disease. But will artificial intelligence ever match us? A new season explores how AI is fundamentally changing your world. Intelligent Machines, all this week across the BBC.
Every bride wants their wedding to be unforgettable. Oh my God. Don't they?
It's about my day, about the groom.
Stoke. Going for a rave wedding.
Okay. And it'll all be last minute and just rubbish.
If it was my wedding, I'd be worried.
I'm quite claustrophobic.
An unforgettable new series.
You can write it. I'm not doing it.
Don't Tell the Bride continues Wednesday at 9 on BBC 3.
Hi, I'm Sam. Here's our check on the global news channels. First, breaking news on Australia's 7. Prime Minister Tony Abbott's been ousted. 9 profiled the new leader, Malcolm Turnbull, and they say he's been called a force of nature. Euronews reporting some Mexican tourists have been mistakenly killed by Egyptian troops. It happened in the Western Desert. CNN said the Mexican government wants an inquiry. Wildfires in California led NBC's Today. They're reporting the devastation left by the blaze. CBS said even firefighters were surprised by the speed of the flames. Eruption warning on NHK. Mount Aso in Japan's been spewing smoke and ash into the air. Tourists were told to stay away, but officials reckon a major eruption's unlikely. And Victoria Beckham's been speaking to GMA after her latest collection hit New York Fashion Week. She said that Harper's a bit of a tomboy and Brooklyn wants to be a photographer. All the showbiz at 11. Up next on 3, it's EastEnders.
We're going into a full race war.
White power! Where there are Muslims, there is radicalisation.
Where are you from, you blue-eyed devil? I'm with the BBC. I don't give a...
BBC 3 gets under the skin of racism.
What Auschwitz was, it's more like a summer camp.
He said to her, she's one of the people who blow themselves up.
There's nothing wrong with saying hands up, don't shoot.
A series of powerful documentaries coming soon to BBC 3.
Ricey Cokey, how's it looking? So, Russell Howard, good news dollop from him coming up later. Then, after that, on 3, first of this week's dose of Family Guy for you to get yourself stuck on into. Now, though, quite the start to the week on Albert Square. When isn't it, though? This is EastEnders.
Right, well, how long are you going to be? Right, what's this about, Dad? Is there something wrong?
Oh, he's at it again, isn't he? Phil always shuts his face whenever he's got something snide going on.
Are you coming here? To the Arches?
No, no. Ben, just do me a favour. Lock up, go home, and I'll see you and Jane here in a bit, all right? Ronnie, where the hell's my motor, and how can I get here before you in a taxi? All right, well, hurry up, because I don't want to be hanging around here any longer than I have to.
What are you doing about this scooter, then? Well, if he ain't coming here, he ain't gonna know. And you're not gonna tell him.
I won't be telling the old man anything as long as I live, mate.
OK, go round and park up right outside that garage. Yeah?
I've been over it, and it works. A watertight alibi.
Are you sure about this?
Right then, I'll go and get some milk for the coffee and we can get on with it.
I thought you were busy at work today.
We are.
So why did Phil send you home?
Didn't say. You know Phil, man of mystery.
Where was he?
Just at his home.
Oh, right. Did he say when he'd be back here?
There's nothing in the fridge, not even cheese.
Well, go to the shops, Ben. It doesn't always have to be down to me.
I'm working all day.
Yeah? And what am I doing? Get yourself to the supermarket instead of whinging at me. Knock yourself out. It's a thrill a minute.
I'll ring up for a pizza in a bit. Quick game, Joe.
Yeah?
Look, I'm going to pop to the Albert. Tell Phil I'll see him later.
All right.
There you are.
Here I am.